The folks at Archetype Entertainment have been playing it pretty close to the chest when it comes to their new sci-fi action RPG, Exodus. And while nothing about that has changed, there are a few bits of news that we've gathered that you might find interesting. First up, there was another Founders Q&A with James Olin and Chad Robertson. As usual, this one was chock full of "we can't tell you now" and "we're super excited but we can't show you nows," but they did share a few pieces of concrete information. First up, Chad Robertson explains that there will be no open exploration of space.
Exodus isn't about broad open space exploration. You're on specific missions to recover these remnants. You're driven by time. It's your enemy you can't see, but you also can't ignore it. And that urgency is to get home, figure out how to leverage these things to save your planet, not miss out on what's happened with your loved ones while you've been gone due to time dilation. That's really what it's all about.
I'm okay with this approach, but let us know in the comments what you think. They talked more about choices and consequences. Unfortunately, they did not give any specifics, only that our choices will have consequences for our world and our loved ones that we leave behind. Olin gives a hypothetical example of a choice that you might make before you leave on your first Exodus, having massive consequences when you return. But somewhere down the line, even farther along in the game, this same choice may have even greater consequences. He goes on to say that the way silicates appear in the game would depend on your choices. If you remember, silicates are those egg-shaped things that respond to and bond with only humans. And once they bond with a host, that person is changed forever. Olin says he thinks that these will be one of the things that the game is remembered for, and that your version of silicates may be completely different from someone else's, depending on your choices. And as to how choices play into the endings, whether they will allow for multiple endings, Olin says yes, and your ending may be completely different from a friend who's also finished the game. Robertson goes on to say that our choices can involve some crazy outcomes for our companions, but apart from story consequences, our choices will also affect our progression options for our characters, though again, he didn't give any specifics. Moving on to whether we would be able to interact with sentient aliens, Olin says that yes, however, they are not going to be extraterrestrial aliens. Everything in Exodus has a terrestrial origin. But he assures us that does not mean we'll be interacting with only boring humans.
Just think of how we humans turned wolves into chihuahuas just through breeding them. And now take that, multiply it by 40,000 years and using all sorts of genetic technologies, and we have a lineup of aliens that's going to be weirder than most science fiction games or science fiction worlds that you've seen.
That's a bit of a different take on alien life, and I'm interested to see how it plays out in-game. But as usual, let us know what you think in the comments. Are you disappointed that we're only going to be seeing terrestrial life forms evolved rather than some true extraterrestrial beings? And finally, moving on to gameplay, Robertson assures us that the game will support many different playstyles.
Oh, definitely. The game supports many different playstyles. Like, this is something that's really near and dear to us in terms of the minute-to-minute experience that we want to deliver to players. You're going to be able to build up your character that suits you and your playstyle and supports the choices you want to make as you play along in the journey that you go through on Exodus.
Which leads neatly to the last question, which was, will we actually see gameplay before the game launches? Robertson says yes, but not now, nor did he give any indication of when we could expect any gameplay. So while that's all the information we have for now about the actual game, if you're interested in the Exodus expanded universe, the first of 2 Exodus novels is out now. Exodus, the Archimedes Engine by Peter F. Hamilton will, according to the little blurb Archetype Entertainment sent out, deliver high-stakes drama, intense confrontations, and awe-inspiring discoveries that define life at the galaxy's edge. Marketing hype aside, it should at least give lore nerds something to sink their teeth into. So anyway, that's about it for Exodus news. Are you excited for this game? Let us know in the comments what you think, and if you like this video, why not like and subscribe for more content like this? And as always, thanks for watching.